Hey kids! So, last year I did this game review on the Belgian comic book hero Tintin, and wasn't it crazy? The guy kept dying of all sorts of dumb things like touching butlers and tree leaves. It's strange. Usually the video game adaptations of infograms is much more logical. Take Spirou, Tintin's rival for example, where falling flower pots are the most tame enemies. And they make much more sense than Tintin's more intense dangers. Further you get guard dogs and getting electrocuted, and that's just the first stage, and later you can actually fight robots. Asterix and Obelix, warriors fighting the Roman troops. Exactly what you expect from a video game premise. Sure, I have no idea why Obelix is always so pissed off in the games. I'm pretty sure he'd be giddy with joy with the prospect of punching endless supplies of Romans. Whatever. Looky look, the cowboy and he fights other cowboys. Makes sense. The Smurfs, where you fight a water puddle and die. Oh. It's one of those games again! Hooray! Ah, the Smurfs, the most successful of the European comics to get across the ocean to America. They have a long history of epic video games. One of my favorites as a kid was the Game Boy / Game Gear / NES game, a generic platformer, but hey, jump, kill, have adventures, nice music, perfect time killer. Other epic Smurf games include the Atari game, where you do exciting things like trying to avoid a fence and die if you fail. Anyway, we aren't talking about the Smurfs or the Smurfs today, but instead we talk about a game called The Smurfs. This one was released on the Super Nintendo, Sega Mega Genesis Drive, Sega CD, and the PC. That's why I'll play the Xbox version. Let me grab the controller. No? There we go. Let's go. So our exciting game begins with whoa! Piercing eyes of a Smurf. Damn it. Now I'll never be able to take a shower or sit on the toilet without imagining that thing staring at me. Okay, go through the menu as fast as possible. So, the story. We see two angel Smurfs fly in, telling us this is Act 1. Ah, the first act of this exciting saga. And that's it. Guess I'll have to fill in the story myself. I'm not sure which Smurf I'm supposed to be. The Game Boy game says it's Hefty, though in that game he looks more like Clumsy with a hat over his eyes. And I don't see Hefty's heart tattoo. Whatever, I'm just calling him Happy Smile Smurf. Or maybe Psycho Smurf. His face scares me. Okay, whatever. So we start in the Smurf village, where we have to deal with terrifying dangers like shallow water pools. Walking into them will hurt, but if you jump on them, nothing will happen. Jump, 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 la 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 la. Hey, that damn Smurf just threw his dishwater in my face. Was it dishwater? Freaking killed me. Is he throwing acid or something around? I don't know what the story is. I assume I have to say Smurfette like usual. Is that it? Papa Smurf goes, Psycho Smurf, save Smurfette! And I heroically go down the street and splat. Ah! The heck are you doing? Ah, you threw freaking acid in my face. What's trying to ah! Don't you want me to save Smurfette? Don't worry about me. I'll just lust after another female Smurf. Like, little girl Smurf. And Grandma Smurf. Oh, yeah. So I keep walking on and ah, I love those happy, hooray, you're dead tunes from old games. But what the? That Smurf freaking murdered me? What the heck? Oh, hey, Farm Smurf, how's it going? What the hell? Help! All the Smurfs want to murder me. What the frick did I do to them? Oh, wait, so that's the story. I really am Psycho Smurf, so I probably murdered some Smurfs in their sleep, and those dead Smurfs are now those angels. And Papa Smurf sent all the other Smurfs after me for revenge. Die, you Smurf! What? I can't kill the other Smurf in retaliation? This sucks! Run!
This Smurf, they're brooding little Smurfs! I want them Smurf! Smurf his house! Smurf all his possessions! Smurf is Smurf! Make sure no Smurf will ever Smurf again! Smurf him!
Whew! Finally escaped the Smurf village and can go to the forest. We finally meet our first enemy that you can kill. Innocent Happy Worm. Ah, of course, the murderous Smurf are out of bounds, but this easily avoidable innocent worm can be brutally murdered. But hey, I'm Psycho Smurf, so I'll just do that. Huh! Well, I escaped the Smurf village, so now for a new mission. There are cages around the forest holding some Smurfs hostage. Guess I'll go and save them then. Ah, the forest. What a wonderful place. So many details and things to look at. Ah, look! There's a badger having his winter nap. Ah, the game developers even put a raspberry in his hole. His rations for the winter. Ah. I'm gonna steal it! Ha! Take that, Badger! Now you slowly starve to death. Ugh, damn! There's these damn squirrels throwing acorns at me. Go, Psycho Smurf! Kill them! I can't? Oh man, why can't I kill any of my most dangerous enemies? I'm Psycho Smurf. I should be able to crush all my opponents. Wait, what's that, Psycho Smurf? What? What are you smiling about? Oh, I see. Ah, that poor bastard squirrel's throwing acorns at me. His own winter rations. Yeah, you dumb squirrel. Keep throwing out your food stock. Then soon winter begins and you'll have no food. And you'll starve. And while you're lying there, slowly dying a horrible death, I'll be there, watching you. Wait, what was I doing again? Oh right, I was supposed to be a hero and save some Smurfs or whatever. Later we reach a bridge we need to cross. Since Smurfs build a bridge, it's unfinished because, they're too busy trying to kill me. Hey, there's ducks flying around. Okay, ducks, I'm a Smurf, a superior being. You shall bow down and take me where I desire to go, you slaves. Jump on the ducks and then... Whoa! What? What just happened? The duck lost altitude and it started to fall when I landed on him, causing me to fall off and... Ducks! You tried to kill me? I do not tolerate such behavior. So you want to kill me, huh? You want to kill me, huh? Well, we'll see about that. So, you're dragging me down? Yeah? Well, I'm taking you with me! Ha! Let's see you try to kill me now, huh? You want me to fall in the water and drown? Well, you're going first. It's even worse than the 8-bit version, where they just fly out of the water again. When I'm ruler of the universe, you shall have my revenge. Okay, so next stage, we're back in the forest. Uh-oh, more Smurfs. Oh, but they have a different skin color. Black Smurfs? You are of an inferior race to me, the perfect blue Smurf. You deserve to die, whoa! I can actually kill them? Okay then. Even though they're just as dangerous as regular Smurfs, Psycho Smurfs is apparently a racist, because they only murder Smurfs when they have a different skin color. Did you know? Black Smurfs aren't actually a race, it's actually a Smurf disease. When Smurfs are bitten by a black fly, they turn black and lose their minds. They can be cured with a flower. Which means I'm actually murdering innocent Smurfs that are just sick. Oh. Yay! Die, sick Smurfs! Die! 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 Man, killing innocent animals, my own species just for having a different skin color, and the sick and disabled. I love kid games from the 90s. The black Smurfs are guarding a plant that's just trying to survive. So of course I'll immediately murder it, and save my favorite Smurf. Terrorist Smurf. As you know, all Smurfs have a specific job in a village. And this one's job is to create explosives and mutilate his fellow Smurfs for no reason. Mutilating others with explosives is considered a gag in a Smurf village. So they, affectionately gave him the nickname Jokey Smurf. But we all know his real name would be Terrorist Smurf. After saving him, we appear at the lake. Huh. Anyway, we're playing as Terrorist Smurf now. Act like the peaceful, nature-loving force elf that you are and start throwing explosives at every animal you see, from ducks to frogs. Yeah, take that, duck! And take that too, frog! That'll teach you to exist. Keep throwing explosives and you'll see the entire environment crumbling apart and turning to a post-apocalyptic landscape in front of your eyes. Ah, demon swords, lightnings of terror, thunder clouds. This is more like it. Giant hourglass things. What, am I in the domain of Father Time now? I thought that was a cave. Oh well. Hey, Father Time, are those hourglasses important to you? They are. Well, drop dead, you old fool. Ha ha ha, I'm Terrorist Smurf and you can all go to hell. Ha 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 ha. Did you know? The hats Smurfs wear, Phrygian caps, are a symbol for freedom. The French wore red caps during the Revolution, called bonnet rouge. They were knitted by women sitting around a guillotine during executions. Rumors say the red colors they dyed the caps with came from the blood of the executed. Eventually you'll save Brainy Smurf, and you can also play as him. I love how he's constantly talking and lecturing while you walk around in a completely dark and empty cave.
Well, rocks, as Papa Smurf always says, a good rock should always listen to rock music. It was saying, whatever.
So we murder some more innocent wildlife, kill more ill and sick Smurfs, murder a red plant, murder a dragon, murder everything. Ha ha ha! Nothing can possibly stop me! Oh, I just died because I touched a drop of water. What's with Smurfs and dying because of water? If just one morning Drew drop can fucking kill Dragon Slaying Smurf here, I don't want to know what happens when there's some mild rain going on.
Oh, Smurf, it's raining! I hate rain.
Yeah, no kidding, Grog. GG's. Besides water, there's even more terrifying dangers Psycho Smurf has to overcome. Things that would even intimidate Tintin. Things like the floor. And a butterfly. Holy shit, a butterfly! Run for your lives! Anyway, we arrive at Gargamel's castle and have to infiltrate it by traveling in a bubble. Bubbles! Oh, I know, a hilarious nostalgia critic clip I could be playing right now.
Fucking
Next, we fight Azrael by feeding him cake. But there's also a second strategy how you can defeat Azrael. Namely by ignoring him and just beating the stage. But of course, when I rule the world, Azrael must become my loyal servant, so he must be treated right. We go to the roof of the building and wow, it's Gargamel, my old buddy. Hey, look at him, he's so happy. Wow, it's like meeting an old friend. I never saw a final boss so happy to see me. His arms all stretch out, he's all like, Psycho Smurf, old buddy. Gargamel, pal, give me a hug. Oh. Hey Gargamel, old buddy, hey, so why are we in the rooftop? Weren't we going to cook the Smurfs in your cauldron? Are you gonna do that on the roof? The roof made of hay and straw, with a burning cauldron? That sounds like a bad idea. Ah, I can't be mad at you. Look at him, he's so happy. Give me a high five, pal. Oh. Anyway, to defeat him, there's a jigsaw and a bird and acorns. Whatever. Just keep trying to give Gargamel a hug, and eventually you succeed and get this happy ending. And that's the Smurfs. They have more games after that. There's the Smurfs Travel the World, where you do a thing, and then this game gives me a headache. Searching for stuff in the side scroller sucks. Then, after the Smurfs, they got their very first PlayStation game, called The Smurfs. Good to see Smurf game titles are just as confusing and repetitive as their own language. In this game, a store comes and delivers Baby Smurf. What? That's completely wrong! They're retconning the video games, where the stork never delivers babies. It only delivers stabs for the heads of other birds. Whatever. Baby Smurf is there, and now we need to feed him. We start in Smurf Village and don't hurt me! The Smurf is trying to murder me. This can't be the Smurf Village. What the hell? Oh well. Of course, you can't get the baby food in the Smurf store. You have to get it at a more logical location, like the bottom of a volcano. You see, Sylvia, this is why I don't want to get any babies. The nearest volcano is way too far from my house to travel to every day. Anyway, other locations you can go to for baby food include Gargamel's castle. Wait, why is there baby food in Gargamel's castle? What? Oh, Gargamel, you sly dog. Nah, did you? Ah, congratulations, Gargamel, that's great. Ah, give me a hug. Oh. Eventually, the baby's kidnapped, so Smurfette tells you to save him. And then she tells you to also get moonstones, and getting moonstones require you to waste ungodly amounts of time. Like after this rabbit gave you a ride through miles of the forest, you have to walk all the way back, increasing the amount of time Gargamel has to throw baby in the cauldron and turn him to gold. But whatever, who cares about saving lives? Smurfette wants her pretty looking Julie. Anyway, nice game, I guess. There's also a Smurf racing game, and oh boy, I love racing games. They always have the awesome storylines. Okay, like, my favorite race game story is from a game called Mickey Speedway USA for the Nintendo 64. It's awesome! Pluto is kidnapped by crooks, who take him on a tour across America by driving around in circles on a race course. So Mickey has to save Pluto, not by stopping their car, but by winning random races. So Mickey's friends Daisy and Goofy and stuff come to join Mickey and help him out by kicking Mickey's ass and making sure Mickey loses the race. So I play as Donald to make sure to keep everyone at bay so that the CPU Mickey will win the race. But guess what? He doesn't give a damn about Pluto and just goes home with his cup.
Oh boy! Oh hey Pluto! What? You're being tortured? What? Hey Pluto, look! I want a gold trophy! Isn't that swell? It's all gold! I had to smack my girlfriend Minnie into a lake when she almost drowned to get it. But hey, look! Gold! Awesome! What's that, Pluto? Your kidnappers take you to Hawaii? Oh, that's great! Then you can watch how I win a trophy at the Hawaiian Grand Prix too! Have fun, old boy!
Man, give these people an Oscar. Best racing game story ever. But okay, so now, the Smurfs have a racing game too. What's their story, you ask? Well, glad you ask. You see, the Smurf forest is a peaceful place, filled with adorable animals just living their lives. And then the Smurfs come in and mutilate every animal they see, and start shooting explosives at everything, and causing explosions, and then causing several forest fires. Ah, those wacky old Smurfs. After the racing game, it became quiet. Old Infogrames was gone, and the Smurfs stayed off the radar. Until that CGI movie came out, making all new video games appear. And man, those games are... There's a... You can... It's... even the side-scroller is so empty, and nothing happens. This is my main problem with modern side-scrolling platformers. The old games had so much rich level design with constant stuff happening, and while modern games are so empty, with just a chaotic background to compensate. Man, what happened to games for children? I missed the time where you murdered ill Smurfs and forest animals and were psycho Smurfs. You know, parents and children protection groups, be damned. I grew up on those games, and I'm fine. I mean, look at me.
Look at me. Look at me.
Oh, and if anyone wondered, hey Raj, why were Smurfs the enemies in so many of your old animations? What's the secret? Well, they were easy to color because it's just 2 colors. That's really the only reason.
Another series of games no longer available in stores reviewed. Now you finally can act upon any conclusions or decisions this review may have triggered. Send us comments, faves, postcards, blank checks, and recommendations of political positions, and we'll see you all next time.